I didn't get suspended the day my best friend betrayed me. I got suspended the day everyone decided my silence was guilt. But it started with her lie. Her name was Lena, and she knew everything about me. Not the surface stuff, the dangerous stuff. She knew which teachers I hated. She knew how angry I'd been lately. She knew I felt invisible, humiliated, tired of being the good student who swallowed disrespect. She also knew exactly how to weaponize that. The phone went missing on a Thursday. I remember because it was raining, and the classrooms smelled like wet uniforms and old chalk. I reached into my bag and felt nothing. Cold rushed through me. Phones meant suspension. Rumors meant destruction. I told Lena because she was the only person I trusted with my fear. She listened carefully. Too carefully. Her eyes didn't panic the way mine did. Instead, they measured. Maybe someone took it, she said. Who knew you had it? I didn't realize then that she wasn't helping. She was collecting. By lunch, the story had changed. The phone wasn't just found. It was used. Someone told a teacher it had been filming staff. Another said it was part of a plan. My name kept appearing, whispered like a curse. Every time I turned around, someone was looking at me like they'd already decided. Lena stayed close, a shadow pretending to be shelter. I'll speak for you if they ask, she said. I didn't know she already had. The office was cold. Not air-conditioned cold. Judgment cold. When I walked in and saw her sitting there, my heart cracked before my mouth could open. She didn't look at me. That's how I knew. They placed the phone on the table like evidence in a murder trial. My phone. The vice principal didn't raise his voice. He didn't have to. Your friend says you were angry, he said. That you wanted proof. I turned to her. Lena, I whispered. Tell them. Her fingers twisted in her lap. I didn't lie, she said. You said those things. My ears rang. Yes, I complained, I said. To you. In private. Her eyes finally met mine. You scare people when you're angry, she said quietly. That sentence cut deeper than any accusation. Because it wasn't about the phone anymore. It was about painting me as dangerous. They asked her if she believed I would break school rules. She hesitated. Just long enough. I think maybe. That maybe sealed my fate. I begged. I explained. I cried until my throat burned. Lena sat there, clean and untouched, watching my reputation bleed out on the floor. When they asked if she wanted to say anything else, she shook her head. She didn't need to. She'd already given them exactly what they wanted. 2-week suspension. Written in ink. Stamped with authority. I watched her walk out of the office free. No warning. No punishment. No guilt heavy enough to slow her steps. I realized then. She hadn't been brave. She'd been strategic. At home, my parents didn't believe me. Why would your best friend lie? They asked. I had no answer that didn't sound insane. Because the truth is worse than madness. Sometimes people destroy you just to save themselves. While I sat at home counting days like a prisoner, Lena lived my life. My seat in class. My friends. My laughter. She posted photos. Smiled. Thrived. And once, just once, she texted. I didn't mean for it to go that far. That was when something in me went quiet. Not sad. Not angry. Empty. When I came back, the hallways felt hostile. Teachers watched me like I might explode. Students whispered like I was a story with a bad ending. Lena stood in front of me, waiting for forgiveness she hadn't earned. Can we talk? She asked. I looked at her. At the girl who knew my fears and fed them to authority. At the friend who chose safety over truth. At the witness who never testified for me. No, I said. She flinched. That was the first time she looked scared. She didn't push me. She didn't frame me outright. She just let me fall. Then stepped aside so she wouldn't be crushed with me. And that's the darkest kind of betrayal. Because it teaches you a brutal lesson. The people closest to you don't need to hurt you directly. They just need to stop protecting you. So I chose to expose her. Follow for more.